very, very minimal since it's managed by, I shouldn't mention the bank name.
It's bailout money now.
Can I raise three small things, which are complements? One is in terms of the utility bill, a significant percentage of that bill is related to the interbuilding computer network, formerly known as RoseNet,
Yep.
and the library, by being the host community for the server, that's a 24-hour energy draw on the library. So there's probably a $10,000 to $12,000 cost that's incurred by the library on behalf of the entire borough. Two is by shifting a charge, like the utilities that previously was funded through the property tax base, by shifting that to the ratepayers. Our largest ratepayer is an exempt property that doesn't pay property taxes, and I won't mention Drew University. But by shifting that charge to that category, it's a way of sharing the cost on the user side where they don't participate on the tax side. So that's another argument as to why it makes sense to do this. Third is, obviously, Robert alluded to the cap relief that it gives us in the non-library related expenditures for utilities. It gives us some wiggle room in terms of being more flexible in how we craft a budget that's acceptable to the state and our taxpayers. And third is, I think, just to echo Tom's and Nancy's request, is we're already 2 months into the year. They're trying to make spending plans. There's obviously employees here who are concerned about their future, and the earlier we can give them some direction on their spending plan, it would be helpful for them to react at their board meeting and subsequent meetings. So, the deeper into the year, before, if the normal process plays out, this conversation that we started probably 4 months ago, when we had difficult conversations, anticipating a difficult year, we can't wait to the May timeframe, which is traditionally when the budget, April, May, would be adopted, because it's too deep, then the pain would be more severe to achieve the same savings in a shorter period of time in the remainder of the year. So the fact that you're willing to entertain that and we could get back to them promptly would be really helpful to minimize the impact on library staff.
Just to pick up on that, Mr. Cody, I commented to Robert when we discussed it. I said, we've already paid the first 2 months in January and February, so.
Too bad. Hey, Ray, thank you. I thought your second point in particular was valuable.
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
may I?
Yes.
I would like the council and Nancy and Tom and Ray to look at just a couple of numbers, just so when you leave here you understand what we're considering. Please look at the original budget. This is the library summary page that is in front of you.
Yep.
Look at the 2008 original budget. You see the Madison cost at $1,340,546, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Then look to the recommended budget of $1,224,201.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to absorb the $125,000 of the electricity, that would mean in actual cash contributions of $1,224,000 and in-kind contributions of $125,000, that would be a sum of $1,349,000, which is identical to the 2008 number.
Which in this crisis mode we're in
Would
is,
be, yeah, we don't,
Dan got it?
right.
something we would figure out
Right.
to deal with it.
So Tom and Nancy, did we give you a fair hearing?
Yes, thank you very much. We
I
appreciate it.
think the opportunity, to share, some of this, because being, candid, I don't think the typical citizen really understands, some of the cost of functioning, in an operation as large as this.
I don't either, which is why I think these public hearings are extremely valuable and why I'm trying to ask as many questions as I can so that the public understands.
I applaud
No,
you as a
where things go.
taxpayer in Madison.
We beg people to come out for these hearings over the years, and so this is refreshing. Shall we, not that we're done with you yet. I think we're finished with 390. We've beaten that one to the ground. Let's take a look at 391, which is technology.
It's basically flat.
Mayor, for the first time tonight, I have no comments or
How
questions.
about that?
Since it's flat, that's pretty good.
Any
They're
comments?
very, I don't know that we need to go into any detail. There are very definite expenses that are in here. We are carrying the internet costs for the entire network in this budget, and there are library expenses in here as well. We owe a fee to our countywide consortium every year, for example, and so forth. So this is, it's a very defined group of expenses.
But also, in fairness, so the fact that we're carrying the internet expenses in the library, it gives us a break too.
Yes,
because of the-
yeah,
yes,
you get a
yeah, so that
reduction that you would not otherwise.
council should
Well,
understand that
and
too.
maybe the council should know that there are certain discounts. We're still working under Access New Jersey contracts with Verizon and so forth, which the library is eligible to apply for, and the other entity, you people could not. So there's a certain advantage there also.
But in truth, my lack of comments is because I want to get to the public. I want to get to the next one.
We'll let you move on. Thank you very much.
Sorry, we're not up there yet, but, no, I think it's important for you to be able to spell this out, because, until I sat on the library board, you don't realize where some of the expenses and where some of the costs are put. And so this is like a big catch-up for a lot of people on council, so thank you very
And
much.
if you do have questions, you've got a telephone number there, you can certainly reach out. If we don't have it, we'll find it.